especially the teenage years.
Yeah.
You know, just hearing it in the background, I'm thinking I can, like, have me bath on a Saturday, watch the Avengers.
Did you only have a bath once a week?
Once a week. Once a week. And that was...
You must have been pretty nifty.
I was... Well, no, we used to have what my mother called... well, she didn't call it a working girl. She said another word, a working girl's wash, which was a quick swill in the sink with a flannel. And when we had a bath, it was an inch of water with a pulley with wet washing that dripped ice-cold drop. Yeah, and just sat like this. But it was worth it because I knew you were at the end of it. Did you ever realise that she'd become such an iconic figure?
Well, I didn't until many years later,
yeah.
and she became a sort of role model for a lot of women. Yeah. And I think they'd have broken out of that awful kind of trap that they were in, of not being able to express themselves because it was unfeminine. You can't be in charge of a large office, it'll be unfeminine. I think they would have broken out anyway, but she just was up there on the television representing what a single woman can do.
Mm. And I know the wages were appalling.
Oh yeah, dreadful.
It was shocking.
The first year I discovered I was getting less than the cameraman.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went on strike.
Good
and
for
of course, you get the reputation for being mercenary, etc. And then I got £10 more than the cameraman.
Bigger than. I mean, if that was in America now, I mean,
yeah.
you know, there'd be wheelbarrows of money coming to the door, wouldn't there?
Well, also people assume, because it's shown still all over the world, that one earns pots of money with repeats, but forget it, because those were early days. Yeah. And nobody, believe it or not, people didn't think of video in those days. Yeah. They didn't, so none of the early contracts took into account that it might have a future life. Yeah. Do
you feel like kicking yourself
sometimes?
No,
I think... No.
Yeah.
Life's too short.
There was a word about to come out.
Yeah, what?
Can you face a clip? Could you...
Depends what clip.
It's a lovely clip.
Is it?
Seriously. Bert, please, go on, give me a thrill.
You wanted me to escape. I think I can guess why.
Mrs. Peel.
I just love it.
Yeah.
How could you not love a woman like that? I'm sorry. Imagine my hormones sat on top of my sister's dance set, watching Diana fling Moira Lister all around the room, and then that lovely gag at the end with the filing cabinet. That's what I mean about the humour. And the wonderful Laurie Johnson's music in the background.
Yeah, it was great, that music.
Yeah, it was just wonderful.
And it makes me laugh to look at it now, because, of course, some of the shots, the woman that I was fighting was a stuntman in a wig.
You're a mean tap dancer as well, I recall.
Oh, dear, no, I'm not.
You are. When we went to see Follies, we were like, God, and the strip you did in the bubble bath.
I did do a strip.
I
didn't, not everything.
No, it was tastefully done. It was wonderful. Did you enjoy Follies?
I did. I loved it. It was great fun, and I love doing musicals. The music lifts you and carries you along, and the audiences, you know, if they love it, they carry you along too.
But I remember the tap dance routine. It was quite a long one, quite a lengthy
11 minutes.
Oh, God. In high heels.
Oh, in high heels.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I wish they could have seen us as we came off stage, you know, because we were all so glamorous and we were all doing this thing. We came off stage and we'd be limping.
Have you caught any good fish lately? No, I had no idea you were into fishing.
I love fishing, yes, I do. I haven't been fishing this year, but I'm going fishing in June. So I haven't caught it. I can't boast.
What's the appeal of fishing?
Oh, it's just heaven. You're in the countryside. There's water, which is very soothing, and it's a fair sport. You're not you know, you haven't got an advantage.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it.
Do you like that sitting on the... Do you reflect when you sat on the
Oh,
river?
a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Learn my lines, mutter to myself.
Yeah, plot.
Plot.
Yes. I'm a great plotter, are you?
Oh,
yes.
Do you talk to yourself?
All the time.
Me too.
All the time.
Yeah. And I find myself doing it in the street and getting some very odd looks.
Do you tell people off?
I do.
I do.
And I'm getting worse, I promise you. I am not going to go quietly. No, no. And when a young man comes by with one of those huge rucksacks on his back and biffs you, I'm going to biff him back with my ball. I am.
Hey! This isn't fair, Bert. You can't do this to me. Can't I have an entire day with Dame Diana? I'm going to come to Chichester.
Oh,
definitely.
good, will you?
You're most definitely.
And we'll have a bottle of red wine.
I shall be there. I'll be there with a crate. You say, turn that wino away. You'll know it's me because I'll be muttering to myself. It's really lovely to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
And best of luck with the play. Don't forget, folks, the Cherry Orchard Chichester Festival. It's June?
May.
In May. And it's the one and only Dame Diana Rigg. Come on. That was lovely. Oh. I can die happy. I can.
I'm looking forward to the pot plant.
Well, the CDs. Oh, I'm dreading that.
There's a nightmare.
Do you have trouble opening a CD?
That's another thing I shout about.
And me.
Who wraps these blankety blank things?
Have you tried to open a packet of batteries?
Oh, don't speak. Have you tried to open anything?
Do you know what the worst is? This won't affect you. Razors. The men in the audience. You have to get scissors. You have to rip. By the time you finish, you've got a beard down there. I mean, really. Dreadful. OK, I'm chatting if you don't mind. Thank you very much. My show. I'm the boss.